At first, nothing feels wrong. That's usually how mismatch begins. You're doing what you said you were going to do. You're staying consistent. You're showing up the way you always have. And for a while, it works. Not perfectly, not effortlessly, but well enough to keep going. Well enough that you don't question it. I'm your host, Kayree Jonae, and this is The Weight of Her Story. In the beginning, the effort feels natural. You started to clean things up. You commit. You follow the plan, and your energy improves just enough to notice. Your body responds just enough to reassure you. There's movement, and movement feels like progress. So you assume you're aligned, because why wouldn't you be? Early results feel like confirmation, but early results don't mean alignment. They mean tolerance. You've seen this pattern before. Maybe it showed up at work. You and a coworker decide it's time to take health more seriously. Same goals, same start date, same conversations about doing better. At first, you're both feeling it. More energy, better focus, and a sense of momentum. Then a few months later, something shifts. They keep improving, you plateau. Not in a way that alarms you, just enough to notice that something feels heavier. They bounce back quickly. You need more recovery, more management, more effort to maintain what used to feel natural. You don't say anything. You just assume it's you. Or maybe it shows up at home. You eat the same way your partner eats. Train the same way they do. Follow the same routine because it's simpler than separating the system. It works for them. But for you, it feels like upkeep. You can do it, but it costs you more than it should. So you tell yourself it's discipline, that consistency will smooth it out, that your body will catch up. So you give time, and slowly the gap widens. This is the cost of mismatch. Not immediate failure, delayed consequence. Most misalignments doesn't show up in the first 30 days. 30 days is a novelty, motivation, compliance. Your body is willing to cooperate short term with almost anything. 60 days is adaptation. Your system starts adjusting to the demand, finding ways to keep you functional, borrowing quietly where it needs to. By month 3, you're still moving forward, but something feels less fluid. By month 6, progress stalls. That's where plateaus show up. That's where frustration creeps in. That's where effort stops translating the way it used to. And this is usually when the conversation turns inward. You start reviewing everything you're doing, tightening up things, looking for mistakes, because you've been taught that discipline fixes problems. But what if the problem isn't discipline? What if your body has simply reached the limit of what it can sustain, especially inside of a system that doesn't actually match it? Mismatch doesn't mean the plan is bad. It means the plan isn't yours. Some bodies thrive under intensity. Others tolerate it until they don't. Some systems respond well to structure. Others need flexibility to stay balanced. Some bodies recover quickly. Others require more intentional repair. These aren't preferences. They're biological realities. And when those realities are ignored, the body simply compensates. Compensation looks like strength for a long time. You still show up, still perform, still handle what's required. From the outside, nothing looks wrong. But inside, your body is negotiating, redistributing energy, prioritizing survival systems, borrowing from recovery to maintain output. That's why the cost doesn't show up as collapse. It shows up as inefficiency. You notice it in small, persistent ways. It takes more effort to feel steady. Rest doesn't feel as restorative as it used to. Your body feels like it's working harder just to maintain the same baseline. You don't panic over it. You manage it. Because that's what you're good at. This is where many high-functioning people get stuck. They become excellent at managing misalignment. They build routines around fatigue. They work around the inflammation. They schedule recovery like it's a task instead of a need. They don't ask why the stall exists. They just learn how to live inside it. But here's the truth that most people never hear. You can share the same goals as the people around you and still need a completely different approach. You can want the same outcome and require a different system to sustain it. That doesn't make you difficult. That makes you specific. This is why generic wellness eventually fails high performers. It doesn't account for how stress lands in your body, how fuel is processed in your system, or how quickly you can recover. What your biology prioritizes under pressure, those things don't matter as much in the beginning. They matter enormously over time. Mismatch doesn't announce itself as an illness. It whispers first. Longer recovery, stalled progress, low-grade inflammation you normalize. A quiet sense that health requires constant effort. And if you ignore those whispers long enough, they get louder. Not to punish you, but to protect you. Nothing here means you failed. Your body didn't break. It adapted exactly the way it was designed to. Now it's asking for something more precise. This is the point where alignment becomes non-negotiable. Not because something is wrong, but because continuing the same way will cost more than adjusting. This is where maturity shows up, where effort alone stops being impressive and accuracy starts to matter more. You don't need more motivation. You don't need stricter rules. You need a system that matches the body carrying the effort. And once you understand that mismatch has a cost, you stop forcing yourself into frameworks that quietly work against you. That's not quitting. That's evolution. But until next time, take care of yourself today, even if it's just one small way, because you deserve that much.